But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay. You didn't give me a chance to answer that sincerely. Okay. Let the interview begin. How quickly do you respond to a text? I never imagined the day I met God, this is what he'd be asking me. Let it be known, every time you leave somebody unread, God is judging you. How do you thank your friend? Say thank you regularly, say thanks for the joke. Say thanks, but be cool. We know I'm not cool. I'd probably make a joke, self-deprecating, or just in general being like, whoops, silly me. Do you tend to laugh a lot? I already answered that before I even got through the sentence. Someone calls you weird but funny. How does that make you feel? Happy? It's like my trademark. Do you like pranks? Yeah. This is because water types have the ability to, walk on water. And historically speaking, people who've been able to walk on water have been pretty damn good. I don't want to give away my real name. You never know what could be going on in the world and what that could spell. So you know what? A meal's going in under some deep camo. Chamomile, that is. Another name with many layers goes along with the plant theming that we have with Willow. Yeah, we're Willow and chamomile. I am disgusting. You, yellow, teammates, green, items, blue. Ayla, strong, enemy Pokemon, red, stairs white. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. Not enough, my hind end with a tail growing out of it now! A tiny reviver seed revives you if you fall in a dungeon instantaneously and to full health. Listen, chamomile. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Whoa, skipping the first date and going straight into living together? Man, no wonder Pokemon reproduce in 128 steps. Team Wisdom. Team Courage. Team Seedlings. Ah, yes, the Triforce as we know it. Wisdom, Courage, and Seedlings. Team Pokemon. Oh, that's right. That Pokemon, I think it was Willow? We made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what Willow is doing. I should go out. I am an awful friend! Willow confided her hopes and dreams into me and formed a rescue team with me on the first day we met, putting that much trust in me, gave me a house, gave me this scarf, and I don't even remember her name right away. I'm awful, I don't deserve you. Anyway, could this be? Chamomile, would you check the mailbox, please? You youngins today don't know how good you have it. Oh, you don't know how good you have it. You can check your mail without any of that. You need to check it from the front crap. Ugh. I'm so glad that they fixed that. Best thing that was corrected in this remake, even better than the visual style. Oh, look at me, getting shown up no matter whose body I'm controlling. I guess it's me that sucks. That was actually kind of funny, but Willow leveled up while I was in her body. Excellent, I have leveled up, perfect. This dungeon, Dragon Breath PP dropped to 0. Your moves power up as you use them. A move's gauge changes from to and when it's full, the move will power up, increasing power, accuracy, and PP. If it feels like moves have been missing, oh, there they are. Let's get them out safely. It's unnatural, it's an abomination. I dub it Magna 2! I must get rich off of this discovery of a new and original Pokemon that would have totally qualified during the first generation. Our bodies separated, bzz, 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 rejoice, bzz, bzz, bzz. And on our first official rescue mission as a real rescue team. And we also made the biological discovery that'll rock the scientific community for seasons to come. 2 Magnemites in 1 instead of 3. This time, we'll see what awaits us in the mailbox. That's Felicity Bank. Oh, great, I always wanted to meet her. You can save your P-money there. It's amazing the things they pay you for doing in this world now. Huh? What's linking? Well, if you link moves, you can use them together at the same time. You should just ask Gulpin for details. You don't know how it works either, do you? Hey, so, I've been living 5 feet from a town for the last 2 days without knowing it. Does anybody have to know that I've been eating and pooping in the same bush? Anyway, let's go to town. Literally. Speaking of horrific abominations,
I've heard fissures have opened up in the ground here and there. They're trouble for everyone. It worries me to no end, thinking that children will fall down into them.
oh, you ain't fooling me, Whiskash. I know you're the one behind all this. You can't cover up your ties to that episode of the anime that got banned because of Japanese earthquakes. I'm onto you. Man, I'm so distrusting of everybody. I really need to fix that. And no, I think we're all good. We've done all the business that we can do here. I want to own you. Not overly worried about ghost types, and that is every single facility and Felicity in this friendly little town. I made the right choice. Wow, Pidgey, would you fly into the wall and faceplant and then you just got conked out cold? Put you out of your misery. Probably shattered a few ribs doing that, ouch. On special attack after using it. That's one of the best moves in the game! Nice! Diglett, you can dig as many holes as you want. Let's see, one that goes to the Link Shop, one that goes to the dojo, and one that goes to the final boss's lair. And, oh yeah, make sure that stops at every repository of rare candies in the entire world. Thanks, bye.
Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. We are pleased to meet you. We are Duck Trio.
Good morning, Chamomile. Huh? You were just asked to go on a rescue mission?
Yes! Our child Diglett was kidnapped. He was taken to Mount Steel Summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye.
That's right. You're able to go to other dungeons and do jobs at any time. Even if the story appears to be moving forward, it rarely forces you upon this path if you just need a little time to do a little bit more exploration. Of course, maybe it's not wise to do this with such a forceful client who is worried sick about their child potentially dying. But you know, those ground types, they have a way of working things out with those steel types. It's immune, they'll be fine. This is an escort mission. First time seeing this type of job where we got merchandise is 75 big ones, you got it. Sure, we'll toss a rock at you. And I'll miss. But it's okay because Willow missed too! Everybody's equal! And then you there, using Meditate. How dare you mispronounce your own name? Your loving mother Medicham gave you that name with a reason and purpose. And Echoed Voice leveled up. I can't keep up. Joke's on you. You said you're doing all these horrible things because Diglett's earthquakes scare you? Well, you're immune to ground type. Your excuses sicken me. I'll flee for now. Oh, what do you want?
Oh, it's Alakazam!
That's Alakazam? Hey, rather cold-hearted, aren't you?
I've lived in this pond for many long years, but never have I seen such frequent natural disasters.
I mean, how many would you be able to actually see if you never go anywhere? I knew that it would. I mean, in this video that's sponsored by Pokémon News, I think that this is a wonderful product that, I would not be recommending to you if I didn't use it myself, and I really believe that you should become a subscriber. Oh my god, do you see the draw distance on that tree right there? And there's only 400 obtainable Pokemon in the game? Are they even trying? Into the world map at last. Sinister Woods is our destination for the But it's Caterpie. But it's inefficient. But it's Caterpie. But it's inefficient. We're doing the wrong thing. When you head out to an important adventure, certain team members. You know what? Yeah, let's fall in love with a Swinub. What? I'm not good enough for you? You froze my heart! Hey, Oranberry can raise max HP. Big Apples can raise maximum belly. Merchandise is 200. I'll buy that. Thank you, my friend. I still don't trust you, man. You're nothing like those Kecleons in town who wouldn't hurt a fly. This floor, I don't remember having a job on this floor and got really scared there for all of 2 seconds. Fake you out. Ha, you know why they call it that? Because it was but a fake out for the real attacks you had to worry about that you didn't see coming. Ah. Can be good. Just call me Spin Master because this is a game and I'm spinning all around, I guess. That's gotta be the worst pickup line in history, ouch. We'll save Jump Love and Shiftery too, I guess, if we have to. Over the silent chasm we go. That's what Shiftery is now, you know. He's quite an ass, and he's pretty silent now, wouldn't you say? Wow. Ate an apple again, just juggling inventory slots at this point. Weedle! Said no one ever because no one's ever happy to see you. You're probably one of the least popular Pokemon in existence, but hey, you can take a small bit of comfort knowing at least you're not as unpopular as Simisear. That's not funny. Poor Simisear. I've used a Simisear on a team before, and it wasn't really that bad. After the beginning, I guess. When I didn't have to use Incinerate any longer, which was after like 30 levels, but hey, you know. Buzzybo noticed a team member has fallen ill. They've never heard of sleeping before because they're a robot and don't sleep. We can go to Mount Thunder now or later. In any case, Chamomile, let's keep up our good work. Did I really leave Shiftry to starve for 4 days in the clutches of Zapdos all because I wanted more money? Of course not. I had to make him wait for the especially climactic encounter because it's just gonna be that awesome. But the treasure was a nice extra. I fainted a Heracross. Ooh, not feeding that would be heresy. I don't even know if that makes any sense. I just really wanted to say it. I don't think before I make puns, okay? That's how we got on the whole Daisy thing. So I just gotta say that we got a lot stronger right here. No, what I was going to say was level 20. Not what I was gonna say. What I was actually going to say before being interrupted by myself multiple times over. Hello, music. What? He threw an Onyx! Visiting a different friend area today. Fine Coon. So it turns out that can mean raccoon, but it can also mean something bad. And I didn't know that until after this was already made. Sorry. It learned some pretty decent status moves as well. It's a... Son of a bitch! That's what you are! Come here. Reduce the power of that. Ah, that's awful. Well, good thing I brought a few Max Ethers so that I have this for such a situation. Was there a swear in that? I think there might have been with the way that I slurred my words right there. Slur. Why not? Blizzard, Quad Week. There you are. Oh my god, I found a Fanpy! Do you want to come with us, Fanps? Not if that happens, you don't. I'm gonna go on. Aw, you're mad that you're in love with me. It's forbidden. But it's okay. You can live on in the afterlife knowing that your life force became a part of me. Oh, Pelipper. You came at the right time. I was wondering if you could carry us to space. This is, no way, not a chance. He didn't even give us our mail. It appears to be impossible.
Oh, fine then. Let me recount the tale. Get it?
There once lived a Pokemon by the name of Ninetales.
You'd like to change your moves? Will you remember or forget?
Huh? Gulpin.
Alright, success. Yawn.
I think he's faking because he really appreciated our business. Growl is not coming with us on this journey. I need my attract. Keep on moving. And, you know what? We got 2 Pokemon in this room. Let's show the power of Blizzard. We froze both of them at the same time! Yes! good things do happen to bad people that cause the end of the world. Most valuable lesson I have learned on this adventure yet. Often not. I gotta say, it is kind of nice, if nothing else, looking on the bright side of having all of my old friends wanting to kill me, that I no longer have to worry about turning moves on and off to recruit Pokemon that I want to join us. You gotta look on the bright side. No one wants to be friends with us, but at least now I don't have to worry about going through the effort of actually making friends. You gotta learn to be positive. Quick attack. Anyway, though, I've had so many of those. There was the fact that the Electrodrome in Mario Kart 8, I was calling it the Electrodome, and then I found out that it was the Electrodrome from a Nintendo live stream where they were commentating an esports match for Mario Kart 8, and it was Nintendo World Championships, actually. And I remember them saying Electrodrome on the thing, and I immediately busted out laughing, going, whoa, Nintendo mispronounced their own thing on their official live stream, ha ha ha! And then a few seconds later, when they showed it on screen, I was like, oh my god, I was the one misreading! My life is a lie! Okay, maybe I wasn't quite that dramatic, though, but still, it really pulled the rug out from under me after thinking I was correct all this time when I wasn't. 14th floor! Can we hit this thing one time? It would... Oh, it was around a corner. That was my problem. That's why I wasn't able to hit you. Would you just hit it? Is it that hard? It's a slug, for God's sakes!
Oh.
Yeah, I'm using an Oranberry on you because now I'm asleep. Willow, can you handle this? Man, I fed you something while I was asleep. That's gotta be it. No, I'm fine. Just hit the thing. Thank you. Great. We're getting outrun by a slug and now a tortoise. This is a sad day. Quick attack was upgraded. Cool. Well, this stunk. Geo Pebble! Using it so much, we might as well call this place Geo City, am I right? Thank you! Sure, let's just do a take this. And then another one. And then a quick attack! You're not gonna get at me! Or maybe you are! Or maybe you're not! Or maybe you're frozen! Or maybe you're able to dodge while frozen! What kind of weak-ass shit is that? Okay, there that goes. It's infatuated, chance of moves failing went up. Chances of our moves failing happen as well. It was in love with me, so now I'm just gonna smack it silly, like the tsundere that I am. Its attacks having greater range is based on its body size. Now, if I can kind of divert into some stories here. I had a story that I wanted to share about Mystery Dungeon, but I needed to let that wait for a second so I don't forget about this other one. That word that I just used back there, unadulterated. I didn't know what that word meant until last week when I watched a documentary on the Austrian wine poisoning. That was a word that I thought I knew what it meant for my entire life, and then I found out as the narrator was using it in that documentary that no, it doesn't actually mean what I think it does. This is really bad. Yeah, I can line up right here. I was realizing, wait a minute, that's not what that word means. Then he kept saying it, and I was like, wait, am I wrong? And I looked it up, and sure enough, I was. So unadulterated means that something isn't watered down, that it's something in its purest form. The first time that I'd ever heard it, and several times that I'd heard it, was watching Nickelodeon as a kid in commercials. They would refer to their shows as pure, unadulterated fun. And that's their way of saying that, you know, their shows are awesome and that you're not getting a lesser experience and that you're getting, you know, something really, really good when you're watching their shows. I thought unadulterated meant that they made sure that it wasn't rated for adults. Meaning that they were telling you that it was watered down enough that kids could watch it safely. And you can see that unadult-rated. And every time I'd ever heard the word used, it just so happened to be in context when advertising like TV or a book or just something that could be consumed by kids like Harry Potter or something. And it's so funny to me that I just went thinking that until I was 30 years old. It really is true that if it doesn't have to do with Pokemon, then I don't ever know what anything means. Would you just die? You're a baby Pokemon! I can't imagine killing a baby is that hard. That's a horrible thing to say, and I will not go there again. You can burn, please. So Tiny Woods. What I did when I played through this for the first time was I unlocked friend camps. in the old version. They were called friend areas there. And I was thinking, great, I want to catch as many Pokemon as I can like I do in the main games. So I'm gonna go through I'm gonna buy as many camps as I can. I'm gonna go through all of them. And then just one by one, pick up all the Pokemon that I've missed in the 3 or so dungeons that we've done so far. I went through Tiny Woods, didn't recruit a single Pokemon. So I went through it again and didn't recruit a single Pokemon. And then again, and then again, and then again, and I never once recruited anything. I stayed there playing in Tiny Woods for over 2 hours trying to recruit just one Pokemon. I looked online and I saw that I had the right friend areas for the species of Pokemon that appear there, and they just wouldn't join. And I'm thinking, wow, this is awful. They made the recruitment rates this low? Like, how do they expect anybody to catch all the Pokemon in this game? It turns out that for some ungodly reason, they made it so that Tiny Woods is one of the very few dungeons where Pokemon have no chance of ever joining you, and nothing in the game tells you this. Naturally, with it being the first dungeon, I thought it would have the easiest recruitment rates, so I went there first expecting to get lots and lots of Pokemon. I'll be in, out 5 minutes, get all the Pokemon in it. Nope, couldn't do that. Oranberry it is, it's my last one. We're gonna be relying on tiny reviver seeds to save us from here on out. Come on, Dragon Breath! Yay!
What a thing to say when defeating a god.
Wow, Absol's a jerk. Absol, more like asshole. We're stronger for the road ahead. Up Mount Freeze.
Sorry, I had cold feet.
Absol, it's time. We've undergone changes, unchecking Blizzard and unregistering the Geopebbles. That way Absol can fight in isolation. I had to say that. Wow, this is the Kecleon Emporium? I've never seen a Kecleon shop this big. Wow. I'll stock up really quick and turn the moves back on. Going for bite. I'm going for double slap. It really is just white balls in this area. Don't think about that one too much. Good. I'll keep looking after your things, dears. You can always count on me. I'll have you know I'm a god tier starter in an adorable kitten's body. Kangaskhan, you're all right. You weren't one of the Pokemon running us out of town. You're good in my book.
I doubted you too. I do so apologize. If you could wipe that slate clean, I will do my best to serve your linking needs. Welcome, this is the Gulp and Link shop.
I'm sorry, man. I replaced you with a box.
I got carried away and recounted that tale. I should have left well enough alone.
You're smiling while you said that. And the ground is shaking right now. I know the real culprit of all this. I just said that in Caterpie's ear. A little childhood trauma builds character, I guess. I do not believe that for a second. Anybody who thinks that, it's a load of rubbish. The differences don't end there, but we'll get to that. Nuzleaf! Feels good to get sweet revenge on you after that, or I mean, welcome to the team, good buddy. That's what I meant to say. Turning over a new Nuzleaf. Come along with us. Going down. We got a Pokemon sleeping on this floor. Why not? I don't even have to see you to kill you. Or maybe I do. His face will be burned into my retinas for the rest of my life. I saw the one that I was killing. He smiled at me. And then we'll go down the stairs. As a result of everyone's desperate efforts to stop the Mankey Gang, the rescue team base was saved. As for the Mankey Gang, they promised to keep from rampaging. In return for more peeled chestnuts, they returned to their forest. And that is how the chaotic renovation of the rescue team base came to an end. Hey, none of the Pokemon in that forest could even learn Uproar. Well, we reunited a Wurmple and a Mightyena. I don't judge. We had a Sunkern eat an apple. Is that cannibalism? Rescued a seal who went down into the chasm and got even stronger from it. Planko wanted to roll with us. We saved a Ponyta from starving and got another level up. So many things like the anime always portray Munchlax as very agile and fast when it's tied for being the slowest of all Pokemon. See, Mystery Dungeon gets it right. When he has food, he can move fast though, okay? I could believe that. Nose pass! I ain't about to nose pass you up. Should we still try to rescue Alakazam? I don't know. Really? You honestly think we shouldn't go? Really? You honestly think we shouldn't go? Really? You honestly think we shouldn't go? Yes. I think so too. Okay, Chamomile. Everyone listen! Oh, I deposit 10,000 gold and I get an apple as interest. Hey, it's better than my real bank. Your words in the square struck me to my heart. I shouldn't be panicking. I have the ability to sense quakes. I must remain calm. It appears I've learned something from you youngsters. Had to be criminals, right? It's been missing an awful lot lately. Having a screen nuke that just hits everything, I should be pumping as much accuracy into this thing as humanly possible. Or Pokemonedly possible. What if I into that? Maybe Relicanth, perhaps? It's got Water Gun, but it's also a rock type, and I just don't see it being that helpful with its water moves around here, especially with some of the things that we're going to be running into, so I'll see you later. Like you as a Pokemon, though. You're a Pokemon that not a lot of people think about, and I think is legitimately very interesting. I've always been fascinated by coelacanths, and it was Animal Crossing that taught me that they even existed. I feel like that was the case for a lot of people, actually. Animal Crossing kind of piqued my interest in biology. Just from seeing all the different fish and wanting to know more about them because I didn't realize just how many types there were in the world. I mean, from little kid me, I thought there were, you know, red snapper and tilapia because you ate those, and then I guess bass because people dedicate themselves to that. Oh my God! What is this place? There's a slide on the door. Next to it says, "Welcome to the captivating mystery house. Insert your invitation to enter." You bet I do. I'm delivering your mail so that you give me tax money that the post office doesn't actually get. Inside the room was Solrock. Nice place you got here. Can't imagine you get pestered by too many door-to-door salesmen in a place like this. Revive all orb. Fossil orb. You know what? Yeah, one-shot orb. Let's try it. I've been meaning to show this for ages. Doesn't work on all of them, but 1,134 experience points? I knew you were good. And I knew that this is what orbs are for. And there's been a severe lack of using orbs so far in this journey because we haven't really had an opportunity where it was needed. But yowza! I'm a fan of those orbs. You are free to use that in any context. I can't stop you. Give me that. Chamomile, you're going to the Big Apple. It's such a big apple, that's why it's a location and not, you know, a standard object. Just after that floor, on floor 21, what's a cloister doing here? Really, what is a cloister doing here? Was it your dream to become deep fried? You didn't want to become a rawly consumed one? I don't really get the logic there or what you would be doing in a place like this at all. We've seen stranger things, I suppose. Level 37 is one of them. Not really. Another thing that I think could be helpful for you to know, that I've yet to talk about, because I just honestly forget about this myself. Well, screw you too. Let it be known, I am 69. No more. I'm 79. I'll give Lunatone an apple here because it's the right thing to do, and just because I really want to observe it eating because I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe it doesn't have a nose at all, and that's actually just a very thin, long mouth that it uses to chew food. That means that slit in that thing that you thought was a nose has teeth in it. Ugh, words like that are known to kill. There is a way. To prevent collision, there is but one solution. You must ask Rayquaza. Rayquaza? What might that be? Certainly isn't called Rayquaza. Pokemon living far above us in the sky. Legendary it is. This is the teleport gem. This will deliver you to the world of the sky. Now, Chamomile, accept. What a stupid fanfare. Scizor! Now this is a powerful foe. It's got agility, which isn't as bad as it could be, that's for sure. But it's able to know Razor Wind as a screen nuke and Bullet Punch for a steel type move that gets powered up with Technician. It's a pretty powerful force to be reckoned with. And they're everywhere. I'm all out of Geopebbles. Didn't think we were in much danger of that happening. Thought, nope, I found a foolproof plan to keep you guys from wasting all of my items. But I didn't count on one thing. I wasted my items. Rayquaza, I warn you. My butt has a mean throwing arm. Oh, it looks so cute the way it sleeps. I like that a lot. Oh, wow! Excellent first turn. Put it to sleep and paralyzed it. Speed is down. I got an upgrade to Blizzard in this fight. Are you serious? Yippee! This is the greatest. This calls for a celebration. Let me shoot my Hydro Pump to kick it off. Whoa, hold on there. Don't you point those things at me, even though I quad resist them. Face the other way! The other way! No, let it loose. You've got to be kidding me! I'll secure him so he can't get away. Oh, not bad. What? You serious? See? I told you guys the source of the world's balance being upset was in space! Hickory dickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. Hickory dickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. And now you can never unhear it! No, Willow has that name for life. It's such a good nickname and I really couldn't do it. I could evolve again right here and now, but I'm choosing not to. I like the idea of having her as a Grovyle for a little bit before evolving again. I am so sorry, Willow. You look so awkward running around. I guess it would be kind of weird getting used to having legs that are twice as long as what you've been used to your whole life within 1 second, but I'm so sorry. You look like you're crapping down your pants. We can go to the cave if we want to evolve. For the time being, let's focus on rescue work. I know why you'd want to focus on rescue work instead of this right now. I'm so sorry. Oh. All right, well, I'll let you read that. I didn't realize that they were gonna say something so heartwarming. You're welcome, Purple Kecleon. Does this mean I could own you now? Oh, Surf, okay. Willow got to 43 and tried to learn X-Scissor. You're supposed to put the X at the end of it if you want it to sound cooler. Dragonite. Dragon Breath. Dragon Blood is why you're weak to this. Well, that was a ripoff. Who can spell calcium? It's right on your bottle. I hope someone gets the reference. I really don't want Willow dying because she can hit for some serious damage even if she is weak to flying. We at least saw that at full health she can take it. Healed, thanks a million. More like thanks 100, eh? Okay, now it's not the time. Can't push that Pokemon. Hey everybody, it's Chuggaaconroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Last time, if you would be so kind as to enter Stage South, Willow evolved into Grovyle. I dubbed the Willisle? It sounded a lot better in my head, like so many things do. Slugma, here, let's peck ahead of me. Sorry, Chamomile. Didn't mean to launch that into your forehead, but we got the bad guy because of the shockwaves from it. Besides, your forehead's awfully hardy from everything that we've done. I guess you'd call it being headstrong. Yeah, okay, well, okay. No, not Thunder. No, not Thunder Wave. I wanted to show Discharge. Go on, Zapdos. Squirt your Discharge all over the room. Hit him from far away, even. Projectile discharging is very powerful. Not to Nummel, though. It's immune to those. It's immune to such effects. Grown very numb to them, if you would say. Chamomile got a level up. Look how sad of a level up that is. Our speed is 69, though. Play rough. Speaking of 69, this is a fairy-type move that could lower the enemy's attack. It's all right, I suppose. The problem with fairy types in this game is that they just tend to not really have a lot of range on them. Halt! This is Mount Blaze. For you to venture onto its peak, there can be but one reason. You wanted to take a photograph of this scenic vista! I cannot allow such things! That'll be $5.99 plus tax. You've come to challenge me. So be it. I am the warrior of fire, Moltres. Have you what it takes to defeat me when I'm holding back nothing? Show me! How dare you photograph his wonderful home? Okay, Chamomile. Been wanting to get one of you. I can't take control of you quite yet, but it just turned into me. Oh my god, he's going to kill me and replace me! Hey, it's what I said. His stats do remain low. He doesn't copy all the stats, so that's why his Blizzard wasn't hitting as hard. Chamomile, what can you do? On your turn, we're gonna step forward. I wanna be within range of you so that I can, unleash the fury of my buttocks. Appendage upon thy. I'm an artist at finding the worst possible way to say things. Because I'm What am I doing? What am I doing? I brought this along for a reason. As long as you don't use Eruption, this won't be in vain. The power of friendship brought you all back so that we may triumph in this hardship. Double slap, yes! Freeze dry, yes! Crush claw, meh. There goes the magma bubbling up from the ground. 57 damage, thank God! Death by ketchup! Can think of no better way for a red fellow such as yourself to die. Look at all these plain seeds, it's really funny. I was thinking about doing a quick orb, but Willow's probably gonna die any turn now that we don't get lucky. I wanna save that for when I'm at full health so I can get it in position better. Good, we got a paralysis, and then a blizzard missered, and then a blizzard hittered, and then a blizzard critickered, and then a dragon breath. This is a solid team, I have to say. They're doing great, just stun locking him as much as I could ever want. Its rare quality is always Brawl. Because that's a game he was a boss in. You've earned the right to have the name pronunciation you should have had in the first place. Rayquaza just sounds so stupid. It just sounds like some idiot scientist discovered. It's like, oh, it's the Rayquaza. Rayquaza is so much cooler, and that's your name from this day forward. You've earned it, friend. Rescue team and handle any jobs we get. Okay, well, at least you didn't hear me. I don't really have holes in those ears. Anyway, this time, we're gonna be heading off to some new content. Now that we're done revisiting all the old dungeons, Charizard is just like barking at us to stop being such an annoying little brat every time we run by him. Ah, you little kids. Ah, what are you doing? Ah, blah, blah, blah. Tyranitar doesn't do that, it's just Charizard too. Anyway, most to each. 8 accuracy drinks. I ate them and gave them to Blizzard. Life Seed gives max HP up by 5. Gave one of those to each of our 2. Oh boy, gummies, my favorite part of every meal. What kind of meal? Every chamomile, that is. Sure, Willow can have a couple of rainbow gummies. Like I said, I'm gonna be saving some of these just for other situations in case I really need them for something else. Eat a gummy like a boss. No, nothing's better than Rapid Bullseye for me. And then, all right. So we'll Thunderbolt you. Give it a Thunderbolt! It shouted at me for that reference. Sorry, Whismer, I just really like that episode. It's one of the best of the original series. Anyway, I'm getting rambly. I think it's about time we put the pedal to the metal and see the rest of this place. Oh, ho! That spoink hurt me a lot more than I expected. Hey, Harry Potter. Okay, no. Give me a spoink. No, that was my only Wigglytuff form, but I accidentally pressed V. I was just trying to advance the text. I didn't think it would go away that fast. No, I was gonna buy the caps for these guys. I even used the tiny reviver set on you, you ungrateful little Many fun and interesting designs from which to choose. Ooh, them Ditto getting it on. They are made for breeding, after all. God, imagining having such a bad rescue team that your symbol is Love Disc. Is it to your liking? Please let me know if you want to change the design again. Goodbye. Cool. How many more references can I squeeze in before the end? Oh! I see a thing that I can't have because that doesn't have a real chance of joining us. What a pity. Oh, and I don't have any way to recover health. What a double pity. With 19 HP, we boldly go. And with no PP for the move that I was gonna use either. Not ether, elixir. Boo, I know. Light screen, good. Before we move on, because I said so. A whooper? Oh, whooper, meet your whooper. Over 300 damage in one hit. Heck, I even brought the sun out. That's how strong I am. No, that's not a game mechanic. False swipe. Not super into that. I am more into these boxes, though, because they could be gummies or stat-ups. Throw in an iron spike for good luck! Into the ravine, but I missed. Man, that was so bad I'm gonna hurl. Let's go. Specifically good Pokemon for upcoming dungeons. I'm sure you know this already with how upset I was about not getting it before. Level up for Annihilate 2. I know, your name's not lame. Your name can be badass. It just takes the right inflections. It's like, I'm Annihilate you. I am so lame. I can't cool for the life of me. Really? Nothing else we're gonna be running into before being done with the floor, even though I have the training status? Okay, I guess we'll just keep moving on. This is by far the longest dungeon up to this point. And so I think since we've kind of gotten the basics down here, who lives in a mansion under the sea? A monster house yet again. Ooh, blizzard! Wah! The carnage! I'm having fun. It is time. Kabutops Yuko, I don't wanna. Oh, dang it, I'm getting hungry from that. All right, here we go. Floor 40. Or as I like to call it, Florty. This battle left an impression on Kyogre. You can now access the seafloor camp, and to fill it in its entirety, Kyogre joined our team. Kyogre will always have the rare quality Tight Formation. We've already seen this before. It'll be the starting ability, Kyogre's nickname. Well, it ain't Ogre, it's Kyogre. Out of context, this screenshot looks hilarious with its majestic posing and everything. Like, even in context, it got me through the heart. I could have used a revival orb to bring all those Pokemon with me. Oh god, I lost my steamroll now that I think about it. I was very caught up in the moment and didn't realize it. Wobbly Wobbuffet wanders. Earlier today, Wobbuffet reportedly wobbled the wrong way and wandered off. It had to be rescued by the famous Team Hydro. Fortunately, the wayward wanderer Wobbuffet was only wobbly and otherwise unharmed. There's the far-off sea, and there's the Wyvern Hill. Which one first? Oh, and the Unknown Relic. I'd like to forget. In fact, I did forget twice now. I didn't bring enough money for Age Chamber Ann in the first place, and I didn't remember to buy it when I was back in town again, so I guess I gotta learn to pay attention. After looking at the job list, I'm gonna give Grand C a try for no reason other than I have a job there and, it's not the most floors. It was smiling at me as it perished. And then it came back from the dead to haunt me and follow me for all eternity. Or at least the next 30 floors. Floor 30. I'm not making a time-related pun, I swear. It's just 5 deluxe boxes. I've come to realize that I have more Oranberries than I know what to do with over at Anti-Kangaskhan, so I'm just gonna gain the satisfaction of seeing myself get really beefy. If only for a brief moment before we leave the dungeon. Oh. I'm sorry I shoved that up your ass, Nightshade. Okay. Made it 7 hours. There's only 1 dungeon left. How bad could it help? Hello, Omanite. Thy name is Meat Shields. Take an Aurora Beam for me. No, I don't need to use this anymore. Water. Okay, whatever. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. See, you're fitting in on this team right well. Mr. Helix, I think is what the kids are calling you these days. Ha ha ha. Okay. Oh boy, floor 70. I know what this means. Oh, I've been looking forward to this all night. Because I've been here all night. Where's the butter? I guess you could serve this species with butter. There she blows! It's Wailord! Oh my god, I've frozen it! Wow, when I said I was gonna serve you with butter, I didn't think we were gonna get you from the frozen food aisle. Wailord is another gigantic Pokemon. Get out of here, Lapras, you don't count anymore. He's such a long boy, look at him! Wailord is special in that it's tied for giving the most experience points of any regular enemy with Blastoise and Mantine. Intruder alert! Exterminate! Intruder alert! Exterminate! Regiaizu! Just like before it has clear body, I didn't actually explain what that did before because it died so quickly. Well, okay, you did do some good damage. Let's go for an attract, see how that goes. Bam, attract! Over here, handsome. You know, I've always been so into the mature, and I assume that you're very mature in 1,000 years of being alive. Even if some of it was in stasis, you just can't discount the maturity of carbon dating. And believe me, I'm very into dating carbon. No! Why is that activating so many times in a row? What the hell? What? And I lost my friend bow? No! Why did that activate like 17 times in a row? I needed that friend bow! No! That's gonna make my life harder, and it's on the 39th floor that this is happening. That's what I get for never feeding any Pokemon on these floors. Ugh. Basically, I'm just gonna go around this floor a ton, see if I can locate Mew, and if not, I'll be on my way. Mew! Okay, I need to be careful here. This is a delicate situation. I don't want anybody knocking it out. So what I'm gonna do is approach. Willow's gonna do Energy Ball, of course. And I need to make sure that I'm the one that gets the finishing. No! How did that knock out that fast? I thought I had hundreds of HP! And there is other noises too. I was gonna approach it, do the stay away wand, teleport it away, and then I was gonna go into the tactics meeting and make it so that you guys would just sit in a corridor somewhere and not attack it. I didn't think it would die that easily. I thought it had a lot of HP because, you know, it's a legendary Pokemon. It makes sense. Just rude putting that many apple traps in this monster house. They knew what they were doing. That better have auto-saved. I think I was on floor 57. Also, you can see what I've been playing lately. Okay. Resume from dungeon. Okay. Oh! That's some very liberal auto-saving. It auto-saved me switching to Miss Dreams. I'm thankful for autosave. That was a new thing in the remake, because in Days of Old, you didn't get that. You had to do it all in one go. If you shut it off, you went all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon, and the only saves were quick saves, which would get deleted upon reloading them. It's Golbat, okay. False alarm! Mew is in the monster house along with a shiny Ditto. What? Okay, we're gonna have to handle this very delicately. I'm gonna open up this fight with a Thunderbolt. So that does answer the question. It can show up twice in one dungeon run. Mew, is that you in those biceps? There's the time. That's the third shiny this dungeon. You cannot be serious. I know the shinies aren't full odds or anything. That's just rude. And it's Chamomile's turn to hit the HP cap. 500 max HP. So many Aerodactyls everywhere. Why don't you spawn something different, huh? Not a hint. I swear. Not the least bit bitter. Nope. Ugh, waking up after something like that, you gotta feel it in your joints. On repeat visits, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel will now join up with us, but I'm not gonna be going after this right away. By the way, get it? Mew Zickbox. I didn't realize that till I was in my 20s. You know what? You know what? You know what I want to do? You want to know what I want to do? It's not every day that you run into a Kecleon shop here on the first floor. And it's certainly not every day that you know where the stairs are from a Kecleon shop and they're that close by. I have waited for every precious HP to get restored back to Willow, as much belly as it might have cost me. Tiny Reviver Seed, you bet I'll take that. Eye Drop Seed, I can see traps on the floor, not that, well, I guess every bit counts. Let's eat that. I'll take a full belly on Willow while I'm at it. I'll take a, frick, I was gonna do a higher than full belly, I made that, but then I pushed Nightshade. Sure, higher than full belly on Willow. You guys ready for this? All of you have been asking why I don't trust Kecleon, why I'm always being so mean to good little Kecleon all the time. Oh, you're about to learn. That merchandise is $335. Want to buy it? No! Very disappointing. Return unwanted goods. You can return items that you've put in your toolbox if you haven't bought them yet. Just select the item from your toolbox and drop on the shop's rug. I could. But I don't wanna! My precious merchandise! Catch that thief! Kecleon, the super boss of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon! This is harder than a one-on-one battle with Ultra Necrozma and Eternamax Eternamax, whatever the hell Eternatus, I can't even talk straight, combined! They start with double speed, have crazy high stats, spawn in great numbers, and just generally stealing from them, yeah, it happens if you refuse to pay. You can see that there's one approaching at double speed right now. On top of this, if you have escape orbs or anything that manipulates your position, it disables these from working passively. Double slap, go! Not bad, okay, off to a good start. How much are you gonna do to a chamomile? Let's see. Oh, wow, we actually knocked it out. These do have a chance of joining you. That's why I wanted to do it, because I have the friend bow on right now. You know what, Willow? Let's disable your moves really quick. Just so I can improve my chances here. We'll hit you with some chip damage with Blizzard. That is a really sad sentence, I have to say. It changes to ice. It has color change, so its type changes to whatever it's hit with. Oh, and it just got the all stats up. Peachy. Oof. Okay, at least I'm immune to Astonish. Didn't want to join me. Not surprised at all. The chances of this happening are minute. They're exceedingly small. Go for Blizzard. Turning into an ice type. I get a double Blizzard, actually. Substitute. Oh, no. Is a multi-hit move gonna... No, it's not. Oof. Or, yes, it did. Okay. Here we go. Double slap. Not bad. I can one-shot the super boss. That's amazing. That's really funny, actually. I wasn't expecting to have quite that easy of a time. It's frozen. Dude, come on. Join me. Join my cause. Join the Thieves Guild. We're truly the winning side of this. Guys, don't mess with the small change. We don't need that right now. What we need is to fight at our best, which is why I've disabled your moves and why I'm not letting you mess this up. Missed? Okay, cool. Gimme! Oh, it's a critical hit. 230. I'm not even at full power and I'm doing that much to the super boss. That's amazing. Synchro noise! You have synchro noise? Oh my god. That's adorable! You have synchro noise! Aw, who's a cute little one who thinks he's a super boss? You're the reject Kecleon among your kind, I bet. Oh gosh, that's not even funny to joke about, I'm sorry. You're frozen anyway, that's cool. In more ways than one, tee-hee. Oh. That bad. Please don't kill Willow. Ah, tail whip. Look, Chamomile, everyone's gathered around. Ay, 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 I do not deserve this. I am outraged.
You think they're mad at us for ripping them off yesterday?
What's up, everyone? Shh, Willow. Up, up, up. How can it be up, I ask you? My beautiful shop, my fine wares were stolen from me. Willow. Many, many TMs are simply gone. Oh, you don't say. Dark clouds fill my heart. My bank wasn't hit, but these are frightening times. Is the storage okay? No problem. Nothing gets stolen from under my eye. This mama's not about to make a stupid mistake like that. You're insinuating that we were robbed for being careless? Yeah, I'd say you're pretty easy to steal from, speaking from experience. Now wait. Tell me, Kecleon, you saw this thief. Hmm? No, not very clearly, I didn't. Yes, I beg for justice. My business faces ruination. I'm so sorry for weakening the integrity of your business earlier in the same day that this thief hit you now too. Chamomile, want to look into this? It's the least we can do. Chamomile's team took on the task of chasing the burglar that struck Kecleon's shop. The burglar's alleged getaway spot, the Northern Range, is now open for investigation. I picked the funniest possible day that I could have ever stolen from Kecleon. I didn't intend that. I didn't remember what that scene was. I just knew that we were gonna have the Northern Range open up to us from talking to Wigglytuff and then having a day pass. I didn't plan this. Fiery Fields, got some lava tiles in it. I guess you could call it a lava tile aisle. Vulpix, I'm so sorry, you're adorable and you're gonna, okay, now you're gonna eat it. I'm not so sorry anymore. I said, you shall be smited by my ice powers of death. Important distinction. Willow had this burning deep inside her all this time, 420. And it's a, you know what type it is. We're getting some good hits against it, using Reflect to lower our power of physical moves. Okay, that matches up very well with what my strategy was gonna be, because you know what mine is. You must have heard so much about the legends of the Pokemon that wanders into legendary Pokemon's domains and then gives them a nice big slap in the face telling them they're not special, and I'm about to name them something real embarrassing! 400 damage even with that buff up. Now, in this dungeon, I have something that I need to tell you about. No, it's not about how things were in the old game. It's about a story I had with the old game. See? Okay. Back in the Buried Relic, a personal story of mine that I thought was kind of funny that I never brought up was, back in the day when, you know, websites weren't really all that good about translating stuff, and you ended up with transliterations of a lot of things, where, because they didn't know Japanese very well, they would often just post Japanese names that had English translations and would have incorrect information as a result of that. And then, even worse, when the game finally would get localized into English, there were times where they wouldn't update all of the names on their resources that you were using to figure out stuff in these games. I remember as a result of that, I thought that Pokeblocks, for instance, I realized that I couldn't feed my Pokemon any more Pokeblocks in Ruby and Sapphire for a long time. But I saw mention of this thing called Porox online, and I thought Porox were this thing that I had to give to my Pokemon so that they could now eat more Pokeblocks. That's an example of what I mean. Well, in Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, I remember that when I went to the Buried Relic for the first time, I checked the trusty website that I used for everything when I was a kid, Celebi.net. And I want to know exactly what they have to say about the Buried Relic and what I should do before going in. They mentioned that there's this item that you need to have in your inventory that you would get from defeating the Regigolems. So after reading that, I don't think that this thing is called a music box. I think it's called an Orgel. And so I find the music box, and I'm going, the hell's this? This isn't the Orgel. I need the Orgel. And then, of course, I'm thinking the Orgel is like some kind of toothpaste or something. Like, that was what I thought about it. It even is in a blue box, so it doubly looked like toothpaste. And apparently Orgel is the Japanese word for a music box. Or Orgel, I'm not really sure. Ogaru? No, it just sounds like ogre. I'm not really sure, but I know that it said Orgel, and that's always stuck with me over the years that I thought I was looking for toothpaste in the Buried Relic. Now, if I can tell you something about the old version that is relevant to this dungeon. HM moves. Dun dun dun! They used to be a thing in Mystery Dungeon titles as well. Those of you young ones who have never known the awfulness of HM moves, I envy you. Truly, kids of today have it better than we did. In some ways. Maybe not all of them. But, HM moves. With you choosing to live in the Western Cave, I just gotta say, this cave ain't big enough for the Mewtwo of us! And it mega evolves. Speak of the devil, there it is right now! Mewtwo mega evolved into Mega Mewtwo X! Gotta have that emphasis, otherwise it doesn't quite have the same effect. Mega Mewtwo X! Now that I've beaten you and Rayquaza, I knew I wasn't lying out there in the plaza. Team Rosethorn's courage in the fierce battle left an impression on Mewtwo. Out of all the things that rhyme with Mewtwo, I can think of nothing more dangerous than those assholes who forcibly downloaded their album to my iTunes library one time. Chamomile, whoop, successfully made it through the Western Cave. I got another steamroller. If you stretch him end to end, I guess he would kind of be like a steamroller, right? Ha! Mega Yanma, not Yan Mega. After floor 24, or as I like to call it, 20 floor. Okay, yeah. And now, another Aerodactyl before I can leave. And now, my impression of a backseater. Bro. Don't you know you have wings? Why didn't you just fly away? Would you be willing to accept us on your rescue team? Really? Of course, we're happy to have you. Chamomile, you're on board, right? I don't know. Done! We found it at last! Yes, find it we did. My wish, it will finally come true. Hey now, you're an all-star. Don't forget about my wish. Listen, Ekans, we must keep this a secret just between the two of us. I want to eat it. It looks like the most delicious party platter I've ever laid eyes on. Fire, ice, and electricity. When the three powers merge as one, the Guardian of the Sea is said to arise. Oh my god, I found a Fanpy! I heard from Mr. Mime and went to Whiskash Pond. Those two are still whispering. When I go near them, they shoo me away. Really, what are they talking about? So cute. Vampy was the leader of its own rescue team, and we saw it in town all that time ago when everybody was coming together to save Alakazam. Who's so cute? Who thinks he's a good leader of a rescue team? Aww. I swear I'm not patronizing you. I just love you that much. Vampy is so cute. Go on! Impressio the Impression! Primal Revert! Desolate Land, water type moves now have no effect. Anyway, I don't want to really speed up and... Can you smack it? Thank you. You're like 75 feet tall, and you're trying to smack this... You're trying to crush something that's the size of a bug compared to you. Is that really so hard, Groudon? You kind of created the continents. Now that we kind of have gotten into the groove of things here in this dungeon, I could speed up and play music for this place. We'd be here listening to good Pokemon music until Christmas. God, I make it sound so negative. You know the rules, and so do I. And I've gone over pretty much everything that I would want to say about this dungeon. I'm just gonna meet you on later floors if anything of interest happens. If there's any kind of tough battle, you will be the first to hear about it. Oh, flinching is enough to make Awakened wear off. Oof. You can't let anything get near you. The Helix giveth, the Helix taketh away. Too much water. They said it in an official game. Willow leveled up and tried to learn Screech. The fact that you learn Screech at level 69 is pretty funny. Let me tell you, you can definitely rise a lot down here considering we're 99 floors down. Who lives 99 floors under the sea? Lugia! I didn't think about that through before I kept going. Okay. Let's go for... Oof. Let's go ahead and chuck a sleep seed at you. Good. Speaking of chucking stuff at people, I want you to know that Delcatty would have the most cursed silhouette ever if it was laying down. It has 6 limbs. Yeah, it would look like an ant. Sorry, I was just playing therapy. Hi, Zatu, it's been a long time. You're here to visit us. After everything we went through. Zatu, you must be interested in our achievements. Wrong. Shopping in Pokemon Square is what I came to do. Ah, yes, what could better befit an old seer than some good old capitalism? I came here because it is on the way. Out on the world map, it's the Meteor Cave. Don't worry, it's not meatier than what we've been doing so far. Ha! I did 386 damage. That's what number Deoxys is. I am such a nerd. What I will tell you about instead is probably the last major topic about Red and Blue Rescue Team that I've wanted to cover. IQ. This was a stat that that would affect the AI of different Pokemon. It no longer exists in this game whatsoever. Boy, they sure dumbed down Pokemon over the years, didn't they? Hurty, hurty, hurt. No, it's not really it at all. You wouldn't ever know that there's anything Gen 8 about it. And on that note, joke's on you, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. You were cut from a Pokemon after only one more game. Oh, Rainy Orb. Hey look, Ekans came to save Medicham. Kill him. Next day, they're in Pokemon Square. How have I gone this long without making a joke of, it's not Pokemon Square, it's Pokemon Circle? I don't think I've made that joke before. I don't think I have. I should be ashamed of myself if I haven't yet. This is the fiery field. It is no place for your kind. I am Entei. I live surrounded by the fiery lava of volcanoes. Depart from here immediately. I can't share my space with anyone else, beats the crap out of you. Oh, right, you were here for a reason. That's how all these things go. If I added an H to the beginning of this, I could make it very naughty, but I won't. Entei got... didn't get Sacred Fire. Gonna reset. I cleared the Wish Cave, guys! Ditto, use transform. There we go, a double Entandra. And I can also see everything on the floor. This looks pretty nice. Are you kidding me? 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 All right, using a Reviver Seed on the first floor. Don't you dare die a second time. I don't have Sacred Fire. I gotta step forward. I'm dead. Are you Okay. Eruption, go! 1 damage? How did that? Oh, right, because it's influenced by health. Why is Entei dead? Why didn't I get a revive? Seriously, why did I not get the option to? What? What happened to my Reviver Seeds? Did I know I packed. Did I? Escape Orb! I had to retreat on the 3rd floor. This does not bode well. Impressio, go primal at level 5-ul. It was right. I spawned next to it, and I didn't know it would have magnitude. And I don't like that. I think starting now, we're gonna be playing a bit more cautiously. I thought it was gonna be around floor 30. Crash! I knew it was gonna happen! I knew it! I knew it! I sound so happy about it. Save me. 69. I had to stretch my back. Impressio, you show that... oh, Flygon was still alive. Sorry, Flygon, you're about as unnoticed as you are in everything official. I know, deep cut, I'm so sorry. I love Flygon, I really do. But it never matters to anything, and it's so sad. Up we go. Attack, if this Rattata makes it all the way through, oh my god. I got this Rattata on like the 2nd floor, and I didn't think it was gonna make it. Speaking of not make it, Sacred Fire! Unstable genetic makeup will be the end of you all! My vision blurred a little bit on that yell, but it's okay, because I'm used to it. I've spent years building up an immunity. Confusion on Sceptile, good. Sacred Fire again, 121 damage. Gotcha! It's done! I'm still sleepy, even through my display of vocal cord manliness. You still sleep. Oh, I hear singing. A song of purity. It's all those pure seeds I used to get to you. Ha! Eyes wide open. It was the first thing that came to mind. Because it's got 3 prongs on its head. Using that power made me sleepy. Good night. I'll be at camp if anyone needs me. Tri-Attack went on back to camp. Just sounded very southern the way that they worded that. You might have a small stomach, but you have a big heart, and you are the most a Rattata has ever mattered to me. Since you're my 2nd Tauros, you're 2 Ros. Fortress, having Steamroll for its rare quality, was a very big boon that I wasn't expecting. Steamroller, you're a Steel type after all. Next up, we're gonna talk about you. We're going into Heracross. Wow, thinking of the speedrunners, aren't you? I am so sorry the things that you are having to smell right now, Cleffa. Didn't get it. It's okay, Cleffa, it never happened, and you will never have to think of this horrible experience ever again. I blow methane out of my rear to make that fire, you know. Do not get discouraged. This is hard. Very, very hard. You could be here for a long time. You could realistically fail this. You inflicted puppet on me and had me kill you instead? All right, if you're that eager to die, I am so sorry the problems that you had going on in your life up to this point that have led you to this. That's kind of sad, actually. Maybe it had nothing else that it could think to do. Oh, Cleffa. Oh, Reviver Seed, I don't feel naked anymore. Oh, God. Well, now I do again. Yay, streaking. Don't even think about stealing from Kecleon. Remember, you've been reset to level 5. I thought about stealing from Kecleon. That's why that happened. Maybe I won't now. Maybe things are looking up. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Goodbye, Rapidash. I've yet to get a stay away one. The best I've been able to do for... That's terrible that they made that item do that. Wow. Get back here, Torkoal. No, not you. Come on. Fucking hell! Wait, I never knew about this shortcut. I would have used this if I knew about it, because every now and again I like checking the message log. It's not that helpful, I guess, for everything, though, but I would have used this. Also, the text centering is kind of off on these text boxes. Did a tester never find them either? Ooh, I don't have to feel so bad anymore with this arbitrary justification that probably isn't true. Kecleon! Anyway, before I got all surprised and sidetracked by everything, floor 69. Cast form hits for 8 damage. 8. It's amazing. If you have a good quality, though, I'll stop making fun of you. Nope, you don't. Go away and take your very suggestively shaped hands with you. Ride on, more like bite on. Haley, I think it's Sunny. 2 of those things were first names of people in where I'm from, yeah. Aw, they're playing. I killed little Timmy from across the street. No, Porygon 2. I can't do it. I can't do it. I really gotta go. I don't care that you're turning Mega. I'm on the stairs. I am getting so the hell out of dodge that I'm gonna run you over with the truck that it is. If only my words made sense. Flame Burst. I fought Whitney enough times in my life to know what move you can have in your moveset, so, nah-uh. You ain't getting that close to me. Take your milky nipples and go elsewhere. Please, would you just turn into burgers? You'd probably be pretty dangerous to Pokemon that aren't me. Aw, poor Flygon. Whoa! I am so sorry I ever felt sorry for your kind. See if I ever let you be relevant in anything I do. Those are harsh words. I don't know if I can commit to them. Okay, good, you're gone. It's also just nice because it removes all the darkness on a floor, and that's part of the challenge. Oh, right, because of gravity, I can't go through these gorges like I usually do. Well, that ain't very gorgeous. Question is if Ledian's gonna be able to come with batteries. I don't have time right now. I am very in the zone and don't want to lose a Claydol. Thank you to Maryland for some of the inspiration behind this series. He originally convinced me to do this about 1.5 years ago, back when it was going to be Red and Blue Rescue Team. Thank you to him for also letting me borrow his Red Rescue Team, as it was one of the very few Pokemon games that I've never owned, and it allowed me to do a little bit of research for this. He also was the source for a lot of information I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't practice most of the post-game before going into this, and he was how I was able to know a lot of the things that I did. To make sure that I knew all that I needed to, many late-night conversations, and many times did he watch over these videos. Thank you. Thank you to Salments, not Salamence, Salments on YouTube for their videos on various topics that help me see the different sides of rare qualities and specific circumstances in which they would be helpful. Thank you to Mistaldi for all the help that he gave in filling in information I needed. He is one of the most prolific speedrunners of Red and Blue Rescue Team, as well as other Mystery Dungeon games. And a lot of their information for Red and Blue Rescue Team came in handy for this as well. Thank you to Eevee Trainer with a hyphen on Game FAQs for making a complete guide on how Red and Blue Rescue Team calculates things and doing all this research in 2017, no less. That's the date of the publication on their research. And thank you so much for watching this Let's Play all the way to the end. I know that there were a lot of long videos in this one. There was a lot of information dumps one after another. So I thank you for making this journey with me all the way to the very end. Oh, it's a happy day to be hanging out with... Y'all have horrible names. Oh man, it's a Sunkern that's our victim. The weakest of all Pokemon in the main series. This is gonna be great! Eat it! Take this! Whoa! I mean, I'd sure like to join someone with the most powerful nuclear force in the world. Sure you can come with. Eat it, nerd! Papa? Are you going to the magma cavern too? Of course! What do you take us for? If we were in charge, this is what we do to the magma cavern. Ha! It's certainly an option, but you're going to be running the dungeon again up to the floor that you were on to save yourself so that you can continue playing, so it is very time-consuming as opposed to just asking someone to help you. Also, you found the Willow that you were looking for. Sorry, Willow! Only in Western Cave after recruiting Celebi. It's a Azumarill! No, that's not who I wanted. Second run, see if I'm luckier than number 1. Always seems to be the 10th floor that I get these two. Shiny Celebi! Yes! Oh, it took me 2 tries. I saw a lot of sources claiming that this is guaranteed to happen. It's not. I was not able to get it at any other time. I guess I'll eat this one, because why not? Now, with what essentially serves the purpose of a 100% reward being a Shining Celebi, the fact that that's the note we're going out on, people have taken this as possibly a hint that there's going to also be a remake of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, because the Shiny Celebi is an important character in that game, and none of this existed in Red and Blue Rescue Team. And to that, I say, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please! Something I don't like about having a shiny Pokemon, these sparkles make it look like there's a shining spot on the ground with an item 1 space above them. Celebi wants to join the team. Yes, please. There are 2 slots in the Healing Forest camp. 1 for a regular Celebi, 1 for a strawberry Celebi. The final Pokemon to join our team. Codename Scarlaby. Oh, it's so beautiful to see them in one place. Now, if only I can just own a purple Kecleon. Say, when I was a kid, I remember that critics said some really mean things about this game, even though I thought it was awesome. What exactly did they say, anyway? For one thing, storing and retrieving items is too much of a hassle. And second, whoever came up with the idea of permanently losing your valuables every time you die should have their head examined. There are more than a dozen Pokemon creatures to play as, but other than appearance of that critter and his available moveset, it doesn't matter which character you end up playing. It's all pretty much the same. The wandering gameplay and level design are quite boring, and the story isn't enough of a payoff. Leveling up your Pokemon takes way too long in this game. You won't gain any cool powers until well after the main narrative is over. Nintendo's marketing is making a big hubbub about getting to be a Pokemon. After playing this game for a few hours, most people will think, so the hell what? Catching rare Pokemon added a sense of accomplishment. These aspects are totally lacking from the game because evolution doesn't happen fast enough and acquiring new Pokemon takes too much time and money. For starters, it isn't even a true Pokemon game! Did this reviewer not know what a spin-off is? Nintendo and Chunsoft have simply taken a dungeon hack that Chunsoft produced for numerous other publishers in the past and integrated the Pokemon franchise's characters and a few of its key concepts into it. The real kicker, though, is that Chunsoft's game wasn't even that good to begin with. Each dungeon typically has anywhere from 10 to 30 floors, all of which recycle the same bland background tiles and contain the same 3 or 4 wild Pokémon. Nintendo and Chunsoft didn't even do much to spruce up the game's production values. Not that any Pokémon game has ever pushed a system's hardware, but the graphics and audio in this one fall somewhere between the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance in terms of quality. The DS version doesn't look or sound any better than the GBA game. It's as simple as running headlong into a foe and clicking the attack button to make them attack. Given how crude the battle animations are, it's difficult to determine whether your animal is attacking or having a seizure. If your Pokemon dies, you'll find that you've permanently lost all the items and money you were carrying. In normal games, this would be something called a glitch. Not here. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, it's a challenge. Ah, the semantics of sucking. I've listened to more musically compelling carburetors. Simply put, this game is bad and I hate it. And how was this game received in Japan? Why is America dumb?